Hello, hello, it's Vicki. It is February 12th. Today's reading from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo is about making tea. Given sincerity, there will be enlightenment. The doctrine of the mean, 200 BCE. If we stop to truly consider it, making tea is a miraculous process. First, small leaves are gathered from plants that grow from unseen roots. Then, boiling water is drained through the dried leaves. Finally, allowing the mixture to steep creates an elixir that, when digested, can be healing. The whole process is a model for how to make inner use of our daily experience. For isn't making tea the way we cipher through the events of our lives? Isn't the work of sincerity to pour our deepest attention over the dried bits of our days? Isn't patience the need to let the mixture of inner and outer brew until the lessons are fragrant and soothing on the throat? Isn't it the heat of our sincerity that steams the lessons out of living? Isn't it the heat of those lessons that makes us sip them slowly? Yet perhaps the most revealing thing about all this is that none of these elements alone can produce tea. Likewise, only by using them together can we make tea of our days and our sincerity and our patience. And none of it is healing without a willingness to drink from the tea of life. And the activities are slowly and with symbolic care make a cup of tea. As the tea is steeping, be mindful of your life and how you bring your sincerity and patience to bear on your days. Sip slowly and feel gratitude coat your throat. And that reading, that was lovely. He's so good at analogies, this Mark Nepo gentleman, and it really is quite miraculous. And just the idea that we have, pour our deepest attention over the dried bits of our days. I can think of dried bits, and maybe it's not the greatest, and maybe it is the greatest. Maybe there's remnants of good bits, I guess, when I think of dried, crusty. That's where my head goes. But I get that in order to get the healing, right? The healing of whatever the situation is, or the gratitude of whatever the situation is, when we pour our whole selves over, the hot water of ourselves, or the passion of ourselves. Or I'm trying to grasp this analogy and use it, because I can go down the rabbit hole of dirty, crusty, and I don't want to go negative, right? So here we are at the crossroads of trying to do some self-development work, which is positivity in action, right? And of course, my inner skeptic is blessing this mindful minute with skepticism, and it's okay, and I'm okay with that, because I know deep down there's so much to learn from it. And I guess what's kind of interesting about that is the fact that there is skepticism gives me a chance to work through it to get to belief. So in actuality, the process that's happening to me right now as I record this is exactly what he's talking about. And I'm grateful that I'm willing to do that, and I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will be back again tomorrow, February 13th, and I hope that you will subscribe, that you will like, that you will share. Have a wonderful day.